Have you ever had that feeling that you desperately wanted to achieve a goal or act on a specific matter, but something held you back and you wonder why you weren't confident enough at that point? And what if I told you that boosting confidence does not actually work the way you might think? Keep watching and I'll promise this will all make sense. Confidence is the ability to believe in yourself and your skills in order to overcome obstacles and achieve your goals. It's an important factor which helps us control our lives better, face challenges more effectively, evolve, and so on. And one day, something happens and we realize that we don't trust us the way we used to. A sequence of events or something has occurred that will not let us act and speak the way we always do. It's like that fire inside you is gone. And now you're trying to find ways to rebuild that confidence you have lost and rekindle that fire. Unfortunately, as you're continuously searching for it, you're probably gonna end up making things worse, and eventually anxiety and self-doubt will start consuming you. So how do you get out of this snowball effect? Sadly, this is the part where instead of confidence, you steadily develop low self-esteem. Low self-esteem is when an individual has a poor sense of self-value. Basically, you apologize all the time, it's quite difficult for you to make your own choices, you worry about what other people think of you, you believe your opinion doesn't matter, and you're constantly blaming yourself for everything. And if low self-esteem is a tree, the roots are insecurities. Insecurity is a feeling of personal inadequacy and uncertainty. We all have our weaknesses, and we're all afraid of encountering situations we find difficult to cope with and expose ourselves to fear, especially when we deal with something that we're unable to change. Unfortunately, quite a few people have been insecure their entire lives, and sometimes that factor is entirely based on luck. For example, if you have been physically or mentally abused as a toddler or child by narcissistic parents or siblings, and you have grown up in a toxic environment, the chances of having confidence in the future are slightly low. And now that we have briefly analyzed the result of losing confidence or not having it all, it's time to focus on how to rebuild it. Here's a hint. What if you think backwards? What's the result of not having confidence? As a matter of fact, this might surprise you, but we cannot rebuild our destroyed confidence. Instead, we deal with the root of the problem, which is our insecurity. So, if you know what confidence is, you somehow lost it at some point in your life, and you want to get it back and ignite the fire within you, or you have never had that mentality in the first place, the rule of thumb remains the same in both cases. We start going back a few months, years, or during our childhood by asking ourselves questions. Why are we insecure? What's the cause of adopting this state of mind and all this negativity? What led you to believe all these things about yourself? And while you keep on processing all these memories and remember all the negative emotions, imagine that you enter a multi-level dungeon alone. That dungeon is the reflection of your soul. While being there, you will face all those things that brought you into this and destroy your confidence in order to get to the next level. Every fear you conquer will award you with a piece of a puzzle. When you collect all the pieces and assemble the puzzle, you will unlock the door to the next floor. The deeper you descend, the more complicated it gets to gather all the pieces and complete the puzzles, plus you will encounter emotions you didn't even know they were down there in the first place. The only thing I can assure you is that every person's dungeon is different. The map, the feelings, the difficulty, the approach, the mentality to conquer and embrace those fears, everything. And now you might be wondering, will it be easy to do this? Yeah, not in the slightest. It might take years and a huge amount of effort to overcome all these obstacles. However, if you manage to get out of it and be victorious, the reward is priceless. That hidden fire is there for you to ignite or rekindle it. That fire, which was buried deep inside you, is ready to burst and burn all the roots that kept it in there for so long. That feeling you can finally achieve your goals, do the things you couldn't, and become unstoppable. Of course, it's not like you will instantly turn from insecure to confident. It's a long, uphill battle, and always keep in mind that slow and steady wins the race. You will gradually start observing signs of recovery when you will be able to do the things you couldn't, and you will feel proud of yourself in a healthy way. Give it time and be patient. While going through this whole process is like building a new relationship with yourself, it will definitely take time to develop. You will learn each other's boundaries, strengths, weaknesses, interests, hobbies, and every new information you collect from this person on a daily basis. When you analyze all the things we talked about, you might have questions to ask like, what if I fail? In the previous video, we said that failure is the mother of success. But if you think you need guidance and things have become serious, you can always seek for professional help. Now, if you have managed to conquer the dungeon and ignite the fire within you, which is the first vivid feeling that comes to your mind, and if you struggle finding your way and you're afraid to continue, what is your biggest fear? Write in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, share, like, and subscribe for more content. And if you want to share your own story, your own thoughts, you can join the Discord channel, you can write in the comments below, or send me an email or PM me on Instagram. I was Satiris, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.